Welcome to That IV Pharmacist Podcast. Andrew Roth here, your sterile compounding pharmacist and USP specialist. And today's topic is BUDs, or beyond use dating of compounded sterile preparations, aka CSPs. Now, the BUD simply refers to the period during which a preparation remains stable, sterile, and safe for use. There are several factors that can influence the BUD. I will quickly run through some of the key factors. Number one is stability of the drug. The chemical stability of the API, or active pharmaceutical ingredient, aka the drug itself, is very important. Some drugs may degrade or become less effective over time, which limits the BUD. Number two is sterility assurance. Maintaining sterility is essential for CSPs. The BUD is influenced by factors such as the sterility of starting materials, aseptic technique during compounding, and the packaging and storage conditions that prevent contamination. Another consideration is the container closure system itself. The type and quality of the container and closure used for storing the CSP can impact stability. The container should provide an adequate barrier to oxygen, moisture, and other environmental factors. Number four is the formulation and compatibility. The formulation of the compounder preparation, including the choice of excipients and diluents. These can also impact stability. Compatibility issues between different drug components or with the container material itself can also affect the BUD. Next is environmental factors. Temperature, light, and humidity can accelerate degradation or promote microbial growth. The BUD is influenced by storage conditions and whether the preparation is exposed to unfavorable environmental factors such as temperature excursions or excessive heat. That brings us to the quality of the compounding process. The competency and adherence to the appropriate compounding practices is vital. This includes following established standard operating procedures, or SOPs. Proper documentation and quality control measures are also important. And lastly, publish stability data. A manufacturer's stability data, if available, can provide guidance on the BUD. However, if no specific stability data is available, compounding professionals may refer to relevant literature, compendia, or they could conduct stability studies themselves. It is important to keep in mind that the BUD determinations are made in accordance with regulations and state law. Also, guidelines and best practices established by regulatory bodies such as the U.S. Pharmacopoeia or Pharmacopoeia, USP, or other relevant authorities depending on which country you live in. Compounding professionals, aka pharmacists and techs, should consult these references and consider all relevant factors when determining the appropriate BUD for a specific CSP. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you liked, subscribed, shared, or made a comment. Until next time.